Good morning. My name is Dan Cowen, and I'm proud to announce that I'm running for councilor-at-large at Syracuse. I want to thank you for showing your support and joining me here on the north side today. We're in Schiller Park, partly because the pool and the baseball diamond reminds us of the summer and the warm days to come, and the view on a clear day is pretty good over the city. This is a special place for me because the north side is where I discovered the character of Syracuse. When I first arrived here, it was to move into my residence hall at Syracuse University. At the time, the Harrison Street exit off of I-81 meant nothing more to me than a highway exit. Little did I know that Harrison would be the vein that would connect me to the heart of Syracuse. My professors and my classmates have been critical to helping me build a foundation of knowledge that has given meaning to my experiences. But it is this Syracuse community, comprised of the most dedicated and hardworking people I know, that has taught me the most essential lessons. While I was not born in Syracuse, there's no place I feel more at home than here. The people I have worked with and those who I've come to know well in Syracuse are like family to me. I remember 4 years ago, on a day even colder than today, when Cyprian, the president of the Congolese community of Central New York, invited me to his home for fish and fufu, an ethnic dish from his country with a few friends from his community. That night, I felt the courage and tenacity of everyone in that room. All of them escaped atrocities at home to live out the American dream. While they do their best to forget what happened, they remember and pray that their families will stay free of harm and that they will one day reunite with them. When I left after hours of discussion, I felt energized and inspired. Their strength to view the past not as a baggage weighing them down, but instead as motivation to be proactive in creating a successful future, made me want to do everything in my power to help them realize their dreams. Today, Cyprian and I still meet 3 times a week to coordinate the community outreach program we developed to connect Syracuse University students to Congolese and Burundi community members, and for community meetings where we discuss concerns and debate solutions. My work with Cyprian inspired me to reach out to other groups, and I quickly realized that the greatest solutions start with collaboration. The Congolese and Burundi communities are 2 of many who call this city home. Syracuse people have a common vision that unites us into one community. All of us envision a more promising future. Our communities have already come together to form countless organizations that fight every day to create sustainable solutions. But we can do more. This city's success will depend on the efforts of its people. It is your hard work, your commitment, your determination that inspired me to run for office. I believe in you, the people of Syracuse, and I will do everything in my power to further unite this community in the pursuit of a more promising future. I will work hard to give you the tools that you need to strengthen the fight against low graduation rates, high unemployment, growing vacancies, and rising crime in our neighborhoods. Over the past 3.5 years, Mayor Minor has made sustainable progress towards revitalizing our city. She has built infrastructure downtown, and she's committed to extending the growth through the rest of our city. She is creating an environment that will expand current businesses and attract new ones. However, 1 out of every 10 residents in this city is unemployed, and it is obvious that our community deserves and demands more. We must take the next step by empowering the people who live here already. By continuing initiatives like the Tech Garden, we can help our citizens develop skills and new businesses to ignite positive growth. We are also fortunate to have 3 prestigious universities in Syracuse, making us the 2nd highest student per capita ratio region in this country. If we can build programs like Resume Play, an interactive career fair I'm creating to help connect students to the city, we can increase student retention and foster further innovation. Every day, our teachers work to give our students the greatest opportunity for success. They believe in the children of Syracuse, and we must too. Despite their greatest efforts, only 1 in 2 students graduate from our high schools. But this is no time to give up. The teachers are convinced of the incredible potential that our talented students possess, and we should be too. The future of this city lies in empowering our children with a strong educational foundation that will allow them to innovate the industries that our generation and the generation before ours created. Although our budget has forced us to make tough decisions, we must find ways to do more with less. We can't allow these hard times to continue to punish our children. When we have no choice but to make cuts, we must redouble our efforts to offset the cost to our students' education and find ways to increase in-classroom support from other venues like dedicated nonprofits like Say Yes and Literacy Corps. The people of Syracuse have already spoken through action by building infrastructure to support our school systems. As a counselor at large, I will do everything in my power to serve as the voice of the teachers, but also of the students. Here in Syracuse, we are in a unique position to reduce our vacancy rates and rebuild crumbling infrastructure by empowering the homeless and the unemployed of our city. The Rescue Mission, Salvation Army, and many others have made valiant efforts to assist the homeless for over 100 years. Home headquarters in the Syracuse Housing Authority have started multiple initiatives to revitalize and populate our vacant homes. But despite their greatest efforts, there continue to be more than 1,800 vacant properties in our city and more than 400 homeless individuals and families in the county. If we combine our efforts, we can create new programming that will give the homeless, the unemployed, and the underemployed the skills necessary to rebuild our deteriorating vacant properties, making them even stronger candidates for jobs. We cannot be afraid to push the boundaries of innovation, but our success in developing creative solutions will only be possible if we ask for the help from the entire community. We are all motivated by the opportunity to make Syracuse an even better place, and I believe that if we combine our efforts, the results will astound even the most progressive thinkers. While I am excited about the future of Syracuse, I am constantly reminded of the distance that we must travel. Less than a week ago, Darryl Mobley Jr., an energetic 20-year-old, was tragically shot and killed outside of Parkside Commons. On that same block, 2.5 years ago, Tamari met the same fate as his older brother, Darryl. Their own father was shot twice in the same neighborhood. Our brave police officers take to the street every night and risk their lives to protect us from crime that persists despite their best efforts. Syracuse, we must pledge to do what we can to fight crime, using all of our available resources. Violent crime will decline when we create new jobs and opportunities in our city. Violent crime will decline when together we build a school system that is safe and engaging for all of our children. Violent crime will decline when we fill our homes with proud people who are developing skills to employ themselves. I am running for council at large because I believe that all of our most pressing issues are connected. I want to make it clear that from this day forward, I am the people's candidate. I will knock on your doors to ask for your input. I will organize public forums to create solutions that we can act on. You will recognize my face not from the billboards and the brochures, but from my community meetings and events. You will recognize my voice not from sound clips and advertisements, but because I will be speaking with the power of yours. You will recognize my visions and my ideas because they will be built on your contributions and creativity. Join me, and together we can re-energize Syracuse. Let's settle for nothing less than the best for our great city. The time for change, my friends, is now. Thank you.